What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome back to the brand new Liverpool transfer news update video. And I'm really excited to bring you this video because there are huge stories in the football media about who Liverpool will sign in the summer transfer window. Let me know your favorite players that you guys want Jurgen Klopp to bring in the summer. And of course, if you enjoy these types of videos, smash the like button. A new Liverpool career mode episode is coming very soon, and also the Road to Glory career mode is making a return later today, so really excited about those videos as well. And we will be talking about Oxlade-Chamberlain, Virgil van Dijk, Julian Brandt, Naby Keita and other big players. But my favorite transfer shopping list is Van Dijk as a new centre-back, Sead Kolasinac as a new left-back, also Naby Keita as the defensive midfielder, Lacazette as the new striker, and Julian Brandt as the new winger, or Quincy Promes. I think those 5 players would improve Liverpool massively. But let me know what is your favorite shopping list. Let me know in the comments below who do you want Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp to bring in. And the first big transfer rumor is that Liverpool want Oxlade-Chamberlain, and he has only 1 year left on his contract, and he definitely 100% wants to leave Arsenal. He already told that to Arsene Wenger because he wants to play football and he's not starting many games. Usually he's coming on as a substitute for Arsenal, and he's still only 23 years old. Even though this is his 6th season in Arsenal, he's still a young player, or kind of youngish player, dare I say. And he can play as a center midfielder, he can play as a right midfielder, and I think he would be a brilliant player because he's very versatile. He could be, like for like with the likes of Adam Lallana, and also he could play in Sadio Mane's position on the right wing because he has a bit of pace. He hasn't scored that many goals for Arsenal. He actually only has 20 goals in 188 games in 6 seasons, but this season is his most prolific season. He has 6 goals in 39 games, but he never scored more than 2 goals in a Premier League season, but mainly because he has been, in a centre midfield, and also because he hasn't played many games on the right wing for Arsenal. And the rumored price is 35 million, which I think is absolute madness because he only has 1 year left on his contract, and I think we would be able to get him for somewhere around 15 to 20 million pounds, and for that amount of money he would be a brilliant player to get, in my opinion. He could, under Jurgen Klopp, he could improve even more, and he would definitely be a very good squad player, because it showed this season when Mane was out injured, or he was out on the Africa Cup of Nations, when we got injuries to the likes of Lallana and Henderson, we were short of options. And Oxlade-Chamberlain is an experienced player. He has played in the Champions League, in the Premier League, so he could come in and straight away start for Liverpool. It would make sense to bring him in, and I'm really hoping that Jurgen Klopp will bring him in, because we need players like him, more experienced players, and he's also a young player. He could play for 10 years for Liverpool. The biggest transfer story is Anthony Barrett, a Liverpool-based, very respected journalist, is reporting this in the media, that Liverpool want Virgil van Dijk, who is out injured since January, and the rumored price is 50 million, which is again an absolute madness. But Liverpool will have a big summer transfer budget, and also Southampton are interested in Mamadou Sakho, and Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp haven't confirmed yet whether we will sell Sakho or not. I don't think the decision is made yet, but if we were to sell Sakho, and maybe their relationship, Sakho and Jurgen Klopp, their relationship is maybe if it's broken beyond repair, then we could offer Sakho to Southampton, and then we could bargain with them and get Virgil van Dijk for maybe 20 million less. I don't think Virgil van Dijk is worth 50 million, but when you consider that John Stones, who I think is not as good a defender yet as Van Dijk, he also went for first 50 million. He's a Premier League proven player. you know, the market is absolutely mad. So yeah, Tony Barrett is reporting that Jurgen Klopp has identified Virgil van Dijk as his favored option as he looks to bolster his defense this summer, and loads of Liverpool fans are praying and hoping, myself included, that Jurgen Klopp buys a defender like him, who can come in and straight away improve our defense. And just imagine if Jurgen Klopp brings him in for 50 million, let's just say that, and we concede 15 goals less next season with Matip and Van Dijk as the two main defenders, and we could end up every season in the Champions League with a defense with huge, two absolutely massive players, Matip and Van Dijk. I think they have both the potential to be world class, and if they can form a great partnership, we could have, in theory, one of the best defenses in the Premier League, which we are a million miles away from that at the moment. But we need a leader at the back like Van Dijk, and I think if Liverpool get him, I wouldn't mind actually paying 50 million for him, because Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool have that transfer money to spend on a defender, and if he improves our defense massively, it's money worth spent, because you can take a look at who are the top two teams in the Premier League this season, Chelsea and Tottenham. Who has the best defenses this season? Chelsea and Tottenham. So if Liverpool could join those teams and keep as many clean sheets and concede as few goals as those two teams, 50 million pounds would be worth to spend on the defense, because if Liverpool end up in the Champions League every season with a great defense like that, the 50 million pounds is basically, it's leveled up, because the Champions League gets you 50 million pounds every season, or even more if you get to the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. So this is why I wouldn't mind, you know, if Jurgen Klopp spent this amount of money, but I don't think Liverpool would pay for 50 million for Van Dijk. But you know, if we end up in the Champions League, we can, and that's my main point, that we actually can afford this kind of transfer, especially because in the free transfer windows that Jurgen Klopp had, he actually spent, you know, less money than he earned from player sales. And the other very interesting and very exciting transfer news is that and the Daily Express and the Daily Mail is also reporting this, that Liverpool are reportedly hopeful of beating Tottenham and Man City to the signing of Fulham youngster Ryan Sessegnon. He is a left back, he's only 16 years old, and he's already lighting up the championship with his goals and assists and runs. He had a stunning breakthrough season at Fulham, and Fulham could still get promoted to the Premier League. They are in and around the playoff places, and this left back, and remember, he's a left back, he already scored 6 goals in 26 appearances in a championship, which is a very tough league, and he's only 16 years old, so he could be the next great left back of English football. And there are reports that if we bring him in, he would be second choice to Milner. He could play in the League Cup, in the FA Cup, in some of the smaller Premier games, and Milner would still be first choice left back, but this kid could develop without that much pressure, because I don't think he's ready yet to come in and straight away start in the Premier League, but we could be nurturing him and developing him to become one of the best left backs in the Premier League. This guy has huge potential. I can't stress that enough. 16 years old, and he's already, you know, putting in great performances for Fulham. I watched some of the highlights, especially when I think Newcastle played Fulham at home and Fulham won 3-1, and this guy scored 2 goals. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember that game. And Fulham are currently in 7th in the championship, just 2 points behind the playoff places, so they could still get promoted. And I think if Liverpool went in with a serious bid, you know, the kid wouldn't turn Liverpool down. But if Fulham get promoted, maybe it would be wise to stay at Fulham. So this is going to be very interesting. Other transfer news: Naby Keita is still on the list, transfer target list for Jurgen Klopp. It will be very difficult to get him, because many big clubs, including Bayern Munich and other Premier League clubs, are also wanting him. But if Liverpool finish in the Champions League places, and we have a great chance, if we win at West Brom, I think we are almost there. So Liverpool are very close to finishing in the top 4. if we finish in the Champions League places, we qualify for the Champions League, then Liverpool will be attractive enough for these kind of players. And Naby Keita could be, again, one of the best, you know, defensive midfielders. He's a very, you know, athletic box-to-box midfielder. He reminds me in some way to N'Golo Kante, in that he's this all-action, all-round midfielder. He can defend, he can run, he can dribble, he can shoot, he can score. He scored some really spectacular goals for RB Leipzig, and I think Jurgen Klopp, who knows the Bundesliga and still watches many of the Bundesliga games, I'm really excited that Jurgen Klopp surely knows about this guy, and if we have a chance to get him, I think Jurgen Klopp will do everything he can. And this is why for the first time in many years, I'm actually very excited for the summer, because it looks like that with Liverpool, with the Champions League body, with the new TV deal, we will have 100 million to spend, plus the player sales that we can generate great funds from, and it could be close to 200 million that Liverpool can spend. And for the first time, we have the manager who won't waste that type of money. Every big player that Jurgen Klopp signed in terms of huge transfer salary has worked out brilliantly. Wijnaldum has improved our team massively. You know, Sadio Mane, he has been one of the players of the season, in my opinion. He's very unlucky to miss out on the PFA Player of the Year shortlist. He's not on the list, but you know, he has been Liverpool's player of the season, in my opinion. And also we signed Joel Matip, who has been an absolute beast at the back. Loris Karius, the jury is still out, but we can't judge him because he hasn't played enough games for Liverpool yet. So every big signing for Jurgen Klopp has worked out so far, where he spent big money. So this is why I'm really excited and really hopeful for the summer transfer window, because if Jurgen Klopp gets this right again, and if we can sign 3, maybe 4 players, maybe even 5 players who can improve the first team, like Wijnaldum did, like Joel Matip did, like Sadio Mane did, 3 players who improved our first team massively. Imagine if Jurgen Klopp can do that again in the summer, then we can challenge for the title next season. I know it's quite a long shot at the moment, but with Jurgen Klopp, I mean, he's doing an absolute wonderful job, in my opinion, with such a thin squad, with so many injuries, to be above Man City, Arsenal, Man United, who have all much, you know, bigger and stronger squads with a lot more expensive players. I think for Liverpool to finish in either 3rd or 4th would be a great season, considering how many injuries we had, how many problems we had, how thin our squad is. So I'm really excited for the summer. Let me know, guys, do you share that excitement in the comments below? Who do you want Liverpool to sign? And thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this. See you later, goodbye.